Should probably have hit the unmute thing first. We're back. I'm still getting used to this. Me a little bit. So, we're back. We're going to play some Splatoon 2 now that the servers work. So,
They didn't screw us over this time.
Yeah. So, out of us three here, do we all have the league battle unlocked? I'm trying to remember, because it's been a bit. I know, Matt, you do, but I don't remember about Amber.
No, I do not.
Okay, so if we want to play something, be clam or regular battle.
What level do you have to be for that?
You need to not be a level. You need to have ranked unlocked, which is at least level 10, and then, yeah, B- in one of the 4 modes. Because I think Amber already has the level thing, Matt. It's just the ranking.
I'm sorry, I'm dragging us behind.
I'm sorry, but I have to, as the person who manages the Elpier League, I need to take you out, because you're technically not a part of the league. Technicalities. Imagine if that was actually the way to get us in. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, you had to have a league battles and freaking
You need to have
Splatoon.
this mode unlocked in a specific video game to join our group.
Well, you know what? I didn't even like Splatoon when I joined League, so there.
There we go. To be fair, none of us did, because it didn't exist yet. Gotcha. So what do we want to
No,
play?
actually, I was hoping you would catch on to that, so good job.
Yeah, I win! So what do I want to do? Regular battle or Clam Blitz? Not Clam Blitz. Salmon Run. Sorry.
Ooh, Salmon Run. We haven't done that in a
Yeah,
while.
I didn't Salmon Run.
Alright, we can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing? Yeah, new
Hey,
setup.
Ethan.
For those of you who haven't been here, I can reiterate some stuff. New year, new setup for the streams. We got the face cam here. We got the whole layout thing. We have stream alerts for when people do specific actions now. You have your credit on screen. Alright, we're playing Turf War. They're closed. I didn't read the stuff when we came out. I was just so concerned about seeing if it was open for the game. Yes, soon. It doesn't open until 1 a.m. You guys want to stream at 1 a.m.?
I can't do Salmon Run, dang it.
It's shut down. That's part of the maintenance. They didn't finish that part yet. Alright, we'll do Turf War. It's fine.
Okay.
We are tiring. Oh, sorry.
Thanks for the bits there, Iceberg. Appreciate that. Yeah, hey, he tested it down there. Down there, torque went up. Green Planet. I was trying to think of what things to use for those. I think the images I pick per alert thing for the sub, bits, hosts, and raids. I think all 4 of the gifts I pick is like the most fitting, or at least the thing that works the best. Because I know the torque one doesn't. Well, does that make sense for money? I don't know. It just looks funny. That's the. That's like the best thing to say for that one. I can't. That everyone else has a justification. Crash dance, celebratory dance for when you get something. Host. Waddly looking at Kirby's feed. That makes sense when you're hosting someone. You're looking at their thing. Raid. Hey, they're all dancing. Torque going up because of money. I don't know. He's so excited his neck comes up off his head. You got me. I don't know the explanation. I just like the GIF. And I think you guys will too. At least I hope so. These are things, again, I'm still experimenting with, and if I have better ideas, I could change it in the future. For now, these are the things I'm going with. Do I need to... It's been a while since I last played. I'm trying to remember if there was a specific set of gear I was working with. What do I work with? You... I don't know. Do I want to use this visor? I hate how this visor looks. You can't see my eyes at all unless you're looking from underneath. I was working on this worker's cap, so I guess that. How about shoes? I do bomb defense shoes. All my ninja squid jump ones have things. I'm trying to see if there's anything to grind while we're doing turf, because that's the best time to get chunks on your stuff. Go with these shoes, because I like them. Alright, I guess I just jump in. That's what a host iceberg. I don't know why we didn't get that to pop up. It's weird. The host ones I'm having an issue with for some reason. Like, they're not showing up as they should. They are supposed to. I even have it set to that. So I don't know why that's a issue. But I gotta still new setup and all. I still gotta tweak it a bit. The only way I can test, it's so weird with the host one, because everything else I can do a push test to, but to do these specific actions, I do need to be live to do it for like a real world example. So for certain ones, you need to actually have people give you stuff or do the action. Kind of a pain. That's why I just like testing it off cast if I can, which is a test alert. But test alerts aren't just like guaranteed to work. Can't remember how to get in my thing. Yeah, my overlays.
Nice,
see something.
He doesn't have the sponsor for Raid Shadow Legends yet, okay?
Do we even want that though?
Every YouTuber and Twitch streamer is going to get it eventually. You're going to get it eventually.
Get it, yes. Accept it, that's a different story. Minimum amount.
Lester,
okay.
if they gave you enough money, I'm sure you would sponsor it.
Oh, this is probably why. Alright, let me hit this. Alright, now that should work. You know, I'm gonna test that myself. I actually can do that. I had to set the number of specific threshold. It was set a little too high. So now, can I... Oh, there's no host button. Why is there no host button? I thought they had host buttons on the player. Why there's no host button on the player? I want to see if this works real quick, so bear with me, guys. That should host me? Okay, hosting.
Would SonicGhost sponsor for $2.5 million? Would he breathe for $5 million? That's a better question.
Okay, definitely didn't do what I thought.
That kind of reminds me of something I saw yesterday. It said, would you watch all the Avengers movies for if somebody offered you $4.6 billion, would you watch all the Avengers movies? And I was like, would I just drink water for $4 billion? Of course I would do that.
I mean, that's kind of what it is at that point, yeah.
I said, you gotta be kidding me. It's not you're asking like a simple task for...
At that point, that's kind of what it becomes, yeah.
No,
not all, just the Avengers movies, all the Marvel movies at that point.
Yeah, that's what they meant. And then someone who had a technicality said, oh, that's only 4 movies.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, that's an easy job then.
That's an easy job.
Because then we're not even talking about all the shows or any of the extra little spin-offs. Like, we're just talking about some movies. And 4 of them at most.
Me and Amber, while we're on sick, we got all caught up with Book of Boba Fett on Disney Plus, so we're happy about that. That new episode comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, that hosting is definitely a little weird. That definitely ain't working for me.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can hear you okay.
Okay. Since we started, we turned the noise suppressor on.
Yeah.
In between streams, in between break, I was like, hope I'm not coming out too low.
Yeah, no, you're good. Alright guys, I'm just like trying to see something real quick before we even start too on some things. Trying to see about that weird alert thing. And the best way for me to do this is literally just to use an alt account.
Does that mean I can sleep through some of the movies for that amount of cash? I mean, they didn't put a stipulation on
hit
it.
A limit. Okay, I didn't know you can only host channels more than 3 times every half hour. Alright, I can't test this anymore. Sorry about that. Alright, we're just gonna move on. The host one's weird. I guess you need to have at least 1 viewer for it to work, even if it's set to 0. Which makes no sense.
Weird.
It says amounts of 0 will show all alerts, which means here it comes. But it ain't working like that. Alright, so I gotta play a game unless... Wait, did one of you guys start a game?
No, we were just waiting on you.
Okay. Then try to jump in the mine. You might not be able to get into this round. But that's fine.
There's some of them Marvel movies I probably would sleep through because...
Oh wait, I think I have another.
We got it.
Oh, cool.
Next question is, are we the same team? Probably not. Sorry.
I'm gonna check this one next time. But I have an idea.
I see how it is. Just you and Lester are on team, and me.
I win immediately because of that, right? No, I'm just joking.
I know.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Because I only saw my name and then Japanese characters before it went away.
Apparently I'm Japanese now.
Guys, if I'm losing my voice, I had a really bad coughing fit in between the stream and break and everything, so I'm still trying to catch my breath. So if I seem like I'm exaggerated,
Exhausted is probably the better word.
Exhausted. Yeah, because of that. I'm sorry.
Oh god, I just seen that too. I get to look away for a second. Got to watch Incredible Hulk in like 2005. Don't remember it well, but wasn't great. Yeah, if we're talking about the same one here, that movie is considered, I think, one of the worst Hulk movies. I remember watching it back in the day. I thought it was alright.
Not the one with
Edward.
Not the one with Edward Norton. That one was pretty decent, in my honest opinion. The one before that was pretty awful. Yeah, I think that's the one you're talking about. One with Edward Norton wasn't that bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. Are you feeling any better? Oh,
No.
I guess that kind of answered that, yeah.
It's been about a week. I just took another test before the stream started, and I was thinking that, you know, I was getting better, I could at least test negative. Now I'm still positive, so I'm gonna stay home from work tomorrow too. So it's been a rough month. I'm gonna put that very lightly. It's just been a very rough month for both of us. We both got really bad sick on our vacation, and then we come home and we catch COVID. And it's just like, I'm tired. I'll put it this way, I'm tired of coughing. That's like the biggest thing. I'm just so tired of coughing.
That way after a while.
Yeah. Okay, it's been a hot minute since I played this game.
Yeah.
I know, I can agree. It's been at least like 2-ish months for me since I last played multiplayer. Every once in a while I'll still boot up the game to play. It's just when I play like other things, it's hard to like jump back and forth between multiplayer stuff every once in a while, unless I am playing it in a group or just in the mood for it. I don't think I have enough time to do anything. Yeah, by the time I respawn, it's over. Alright, that's fine. Put down the controller.
It's okay, Ethan. It's just been a very
Ooh.
Did we win?
Yeah, you guys won.
Yeah,
that was
we
more
won.
purple and like, what do you want to call that? Like a limeish yellow?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with lime green. Like, 'cause it's more of lime green, yellow.
It technically is.
But yeah, it's just been a very hard month. I'll put it just lightly. I just hate, like I said, I think I mentioned this before, I just really hate that the CDC has just lowered the quarantine to 5 days. I'm like, you can't get better from 5 days. Like, yeah, I can go back to work, but I don't feel good enough to go back to work. I'm not going back to work. You know, it's just stupid. Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it's a bad thing, I feel too.
No.
Yeah, why? Like, it's too soon, I feel at that point.
Yeah, it was actually 14. It was 2 weeks before it wasn't. It was like 2 full weeks, 14 days. You had to quarantine. But now it's 5 days because they need everybody to go back to work. So.
Yeah, that's a whole different can of worms for that reason. It's not really health-based reasons for that. Because obviously, you don't want someone to come back until they're fully recovered, and that definitely is not happening after a couple days.
And that's the thing, is like, my doctor, I've tried so hard to call a doctor this week, and then my doctor just flat out refusing to see anybody with COVID at all. And They're basically the device they're given is just like just stay at home and rest, and if you get worse, go to the hospital. I'm like, what advice is that?
It's not really advice, technically. It's just your standard quarantine.
Sorry, you still haven't feel, but thank you, Allison. It's just. This is the most annoying sickness I've had in a while. No, Iceberg. To answer your question, no, I don't. They took that away.
Which I don't know why. I think they left it more up to each individual business for that, which is making it worse because they don't have the funds to pay people when they're sick. When everyone's sick. Like, you had nothing. I would recommend, at this rate, if this continues, try to file for an unemployment thing. Because you can't work.
Well, I think I fixed my issue today. I called my boss today and talked to him about it. But at least my boss is kind of an understanding dude.
That helps, yeah.
Ow. Oh gosh, I got bucketed.
Oh, yeah, I just got splooshed. I think there was a dually in front of me. Yeah, we talked about that one off cast, I know, Allison. I'm glad to hear your grandfather's doing better, but still sad that he got hospitalized with COVID too. So I hope he is feeling better.
I hope your grandfather gets feeling really good too. I'm sorry that you got it. I'll tell you what, it's not a fun thing to have.
Yeah, exactly.
That's for sure.
Like, everyone I know around me, professionally, family, friends, like, it seems like at least a good fraction have COVID. Like, this, which I'm not surprised, but this holiday season, it spread like, not wildfire at that point, it was like a horse fire. Like, it was, oof. Everywhere I turned, it seemed like I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just now catching up with chat, everybody. Yeah, I'm not getting paid for, because technically our state doesn't, they said, oh, it's up to the business. So, it's technically up to that, but I had to, like I said, I went and talked to my boss today, and he was being really understanding about it, and we kind of worked out something. So, my coworkers had a mild heart attack while receiving his second vaccination dose. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's a bad reaction. Because that's another thing with that stuff. You don't know if you're going to get a bad reaction to it or not. Because some people can't get those shots. I know of someone who they can't because they have a serious heart condition. So if they get it, they could possibly die. Because they don't know what would happen.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this person I'm talking about is a kid.
Oh my gosh.
So you can imagine the parents like, no, nope, we're not, no. Just keep him home. I would do the same.
Yay! Finally on the same team.
Yeah, we all are. Good.
I hope that Splatoon 3 comes out pretty, like, in the summer or something.
They do still have that plan of this year, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's usually been a summer game. Like, both 1 and 2 is always released in the summertime, just different months.
Yeah. This is definitely...
it happen.
This is about as summer as Super Mario Sunshine is summer, in my honest opinion.
Bad jumper. Coworkers getting sick with COVID as well. So there's another one. Like I said, every time I turn around, I hear that. That's sort of here as well.
Like half of my work
Like
is out.
December. Ugh.
Half of my job is out too.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of coworkers of mine tell me that they're.
I remember you said the other day when you went in for a bit, there was only like 10 people there.
Yeah, there was only like 10 people in a department that has like 20 plus people.
What kind of snipe was that? The Swiffer immediately jumps off. Like, all right, dude. Like, instantly no-scopes you.
When it rains, it pours.
Okay, that Swiffer's real good.
Yep.
And I can tell, like, there's someone who plays seriously, because they got a clan name over their head. Don't know who else is on the team, because it's the only one I keep on seeing. Okay, some of these have clan names, but they're not the same. So it's hard to tell.
As soon as I left, when I first went home with the symptoms, they got like a memo at work telling everybody that we have to put mask mandate back on at our job because everybody's getting sick.
I mean, that makes sense.
Just like,
something like that I feel shouldn't go away for any place,
I know.
personally.
I know. It really shouldn't.
I'll work on this area because it's all kinds of messed up. We're in danger, so it's gonna be hard to come back anyways. And there's GG. Okay. Putting down the controller. By the time I respawn, I can't do anything. I'll have 3 seconds.
You
I literally
get
have
one
one.
square inch. You get one more point.
I literally came back and the whole area
no.
around me is covered. How am I gonna get a point?
I know, I'm just joking. I was just joking.
See that 1 pixel over there? That counts towards 100%. Go get it.
Map completion. That's okay. Win some, you lose some. You saw the mask mandate and never went away. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like it really shouldn't have.
No, I don't know why a lot of
My
places
areas
they dropped it.
don't
Like,
have
that's
it
a
either.
bad idea.
Yeah. Mom's coworkers getting sick with COVID as well. So far, since December, schools in my areas are closing for a few days due to lack of staff.
I mean, that's,
See, that's
real
another thing,
bad,
too.
but it makes sense if there's no one there.
When I was when we were going on vacation, we had a scare of possibly not coming home because flights were getting canceled because lack of staff.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many airlines that couldn't get any people to fly because of COVID.
Wish I had a musical talent so I could organize my own beneficiary concert for Matt's LP Adventures, Eternity, Misty Dawn's grandpas and co-workers and Tober's mom. Yeah, that'd be nice. I think I might have told everybody in chat once. I used to play violin in high school. I played it all the way from 4th grade all the way to my senior year of high school. I liked playing it. Wasn't good at it, but I liked playing it.
I mean, that's really all that mattered at that point. I used to play guitar, but I dropped it because everywhere I turn, I needed to learn how to read sheet music to continue it, and no one would teach it. Which
I could have taught you to read sheet music.
Yeah, but then that was like probably 6 years after I already moved on. At that point, I tried in middle school, no one would teach. I'm like, come on, man. The music class wouldn't even do it. It's like, all right, to join the music class, you must read sheet. Isn't that your job? To teach that? It's like, why?
Teach that stuff. I know how to read sheet music, thankfully. So whenever somebody posts the Megalovania Undertale thing, which is posting the sheet music for it, I was just like, yeah, I get it.
Because you already know exactly what it is.
Read it. I've seen somebody post just like the measure on the sheet music with the notes in it, just like da 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 da. Like, yeah, I get the joke. Sans Undertale.
We refer to Misty as female Canadian Sheep Simmons. Alright. I haven't heard of that war yet. I didn't know you also played Elston, at least in the past. You also play a little bit of
That's an anime, man.
yeah, I was gonna say, wait, you played the anime. Clarinet. Why do you think we haven't started a new project yet? We need to warm up. Takes a week. Maybe 2. I didn't really record any stuff even for the YouTube side when I was on break. So I was like, this is literally one of my first interactions with this medium in about a month.
Yeah, same here, because...
That's not like joining a co-com for some stuff.
Besides, you know, the stream we did last night, it was like that we didn't, I didn't even record anything. I haven't even touched anything YouTube related yet, because I'm not doing anything till I get better.
And you can't when you're sick, yeah, makes sense.
I mean, I can do this, but this is just more chillax more than anything. You know, it's not trying to be professional or anything.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I was concerned at first when you guys were saying, yeah, we can join in. I was like, can you? Like, I'd be worried on that sense.
This
So it's
isn't
good you're
professional.
doing
What are you
good enough
talking
on that.
about?
Well, that's the ranged one. Nope. Nozzler. Or nozzle nose. I want to call it like the Nozzler, combining weapon names. Over here, because I would die every time the other one.
Dude, there's a sniper.
Are you guys on the same team?
Yeah, Matt and I are on the
Buster,
same
what color?
team.
What color?
I hate you
purple.
guys.
Okay.
I got hit by Neo. You. Like, what is that name? I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Well, Amber, I think you guys might win.
This right, yeah. Grade school played tuba, carried around that beast. I can imagine. A big instrument.
You know
I
what's a
switched
big
to
beast
that.
to play?
Like,
You know what's an
What's that, a
instrument
sousaphone?
that's a beast to play? The bass.
Oh yeah.
The cello bass.
That's a big
It's a
instrument.
Big
That's bigger than
instrument.
you.
Yeah, that's bigger than you. I actually tried playing it once.
Oh, that was bad.
I played it on.
Sorry, Matthew.
Sorry, Amber.
Oh, that looked
Getting
bad.
the
Nope,
whole
nope,
thing.
nope, nope, nope.
I'm getting the divorce papers ready.
No.
At this rate, GG's on your victory, Amber, because your team is definitely getting it. Yeah, that seals the deal. All right, who actually won? Because that was very close in the last 10 seconds. Ooh, that's very close.
Yeah, you guys won.
Nope. Lost by 3. I was actually hopeful we could have got it.
Amber.
Nope. GG.
Or it says sheet music, but I never did take a music class. It's really not that. I mean, it's not hard to learn it. It's really not.
It's
I
one of those
promise.
things, at
It's
least
like-
from what I heard and
It just
seen,
looks
you have to
confusing.
do
If you never did it, if you never played an instrument and understand some of the things, yeah, it looks weird and it looks like, how the heck do you read this?
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
it's because like you have to start
What's a good
doing it for a
weapon? What's a
while
good
to get an
weapon?
understanding. At that point.
That's
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, that was Alchemist. I thought I read that as Atheist because I saw the cross next to his name. Like, something not adding up. Like, I am the true atheist. Hail Jesus. Wait a minute. But that's religious. You do believe.
Thought for a second I was getting just DC'd for a second there. I was shooting and there's no ink coming out. I was like, wait, what?
Just okay. So sorry. I replaced the gun with blanks.
Ugh.
I don't like being up there on the very top of the map for too long. That's a little dangerous, unless you're the sniper. That's a great vantage point. I can never snipe in the game.
Yeah, Cello Base is pretty big. It's a lot bigger than you. I had the tallest kid in grade school, or not grade school, but in high school. He was like 6'3", and the Cello Base was bigger than him.
Oh, perfect time for the shield to run out, but I couldn't capitalize. Yeah, no, Splatoon 2 is still very active. I think it helps it's still on a system that sold way more copies than any Wii U ever.
I wanted
that's
to
why
actually
Splatoon 1 died immediately after Switch came out.
Have you booted up Splatoon 1 and just checked?
I have not in a very long time. I think there's still some people on the servers. I see people once in a while post a picture on Twitter of them just jumping in a Splatoon 1 lobby just to see, and it works. But I think it might take a lot longer because there's not as many active players. He was probably much longer in comparison.
Ow.
Oh, that's not my color.
Okay, Allison, you have a good rest of your night and you get some rest. I hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, hopefully you can. Have a good night and thanks for stopping by. Feel better soon.
Hi, Allison.
Oh, like you said Addison for a second. Who's this? Who is this person?
We're all a little tongue-tied tonight. You
Oh,
included.
I mean, especially me. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
you
I haven't
said
been here in a long
Brick
time.
and break. Brick and break.
Actually, I
Brick
need
and
to
brick,
see
brick
something
and
in
brick.
between, but I want to know, did Twitch take me off of vacation mode? Or technically, I'm still on my vacation. Because it's so
Are
weird
you
on desktop, man. It's like on mobile, it's accurate, but on desktop, it tells you your date you set. You're still on vacation for that said day. Like, no, I'm not. I'm here. Oh, yeah, shield. Check now. I heard that death in the end. That was bad timing. Should be under... No, don't leave the dashboard. That was a bad one. Where is channel? There it is. Schedule.
Did you like that weapon?
It's
Definitely
okay.
still has me set to a vacation because that's a manual set, but does it even recognize that? That feel when you get bomb defense up on your bomb defense up shoe.
I don't know which
hate
one's
that.
best.
Here, I'll help you.
Let me see. The schedule. Oh, no, it's
I like
correct.
this one.
It's not saying I'm on vacation anymore. Alright, at least I didn't have to change it, but it'll take me off anyways.
Always like this app for myself. Yeah, I see that name you were talking about, Lester. That alchemist.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it, huh?
It didn't look like it at first, yeah.
Makes you a little confused, like, wait a minute. This doesn't feel right.
Tea. Just tea.
It's just a T.
Just a team.
So what's your name? Tea. Like the drink? No, just tea.
Just T. I'm like Mr. T.
Just the drink, though.
Oh, great. We're fighting against Lester. Huh.
I'm going home.
You want to die? Kill you. Kill you to death.
Nobody covers the base. Why?
I know, they just all rush out.
I know. It's like you guys aren't doing your due diligence. Y'all suck. That's an extra, like, what, 40 points?
At least. That could be almost 100. Depending on the map. Oh, one of you died. Alright, but that's fine. It's still 2 missiles. This is definitely a game now with the new base camp setup. If I could this. Still get it myself. You can definitely tell now when I'm doing this stuff, like a game like this, how much I concentrate. You'll definitely tell when I'm not able to look at chat. Like, this is it's revolutionary. I know people were doing this for almost, like, what, 10 years on this platform? But it's revolutionary for this platform, for me. Again, this was a thing for years I was just kind of against because I never found the value, but over the years I'm starting to see it more. And it was a thing I considered actually doing last year, but I never really had the setup yet at the time. Like, I wasn't ready to transition. And with active projects, you guys know, if you've seen all my stuff, I don't like swapping things in the middle of an active project. I like keeping things the same, so we can keep it consistent and actually have it working. You gotta love when you change something in the middle of doing something, then everything breaks, and you can't do it anymore.
I do like the orange and purple, like, mixture of these two theme colors. It's like my favorite one.
Yeah. Oh, like, okay, that was close. Let me go back first. Get the quad. Go back to the area here. I don't want to say exactly where I'm jumping because I don't want to die. You heard of screen cheating? How about chat cheating? Or voice chat cheating? So I don't want to give...
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm on the tower right now. It's moving. See if they get it. Come on. Did it work? Did they get baited? You got baited!
Ow!
Oh, jeez, of all the times I got hit, like, on the back edge of the top of the roller? Like, wait a minute. That hitbox doesn't add up.
I think
By
they
the way, I
won.
think we got it.
Yeah, I think you guys won. You want another one? Different one?
What?
A weapon?
I'm fine with this.
You like it?
I'm just trying out different weapons.
It's okay.
Unless you're about to get that level up, I'm sure.
I'm actually kind of close. 955.93 to 100,000.
Wow.
It's close enough. I could still take a bit. But maybe by the end of the thing tonight. I just want to change one of my commands here on the Stream Deck, because I'm still... A lot of these commands I won't know what to do with until I'm actually doing the said task. I've done, like, test recordings off cast, but I haven't done an actual setup yet with this thing. I will say, because I've actually used one of these things for a very long time on the phone. Like, I've used mobile app equivalents of, like, Stream Decks, and I recommend most people just use those to see if they even need something like this in their setup. And that's what told me I did, because the problem I have with the mobile ones, I think even Elgato's own version has the same issue. And it's a phone problem at that point. They will disconnect after every so minutes if the phone goes to sleep. And that's because the Wi-Fi or your mobile data disconnects you at that point. So you can get around it by hardwiring, but then there's a device for that. Same exact thing. If tactile buttons.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. For a bit, I was looking into these things. I honestly, if you're gonna buy one of the 15 buttons, I recommend the Mark II because it's the exact same price, exact same product, but a detachable cable. I love those because if something breaks, you don't have to replace the whole thing because of one bad cable. Say if you have, I don't know, Matt chews on the cord. Instead of one of his cats, Matt gets hungry for some reason, delusional because he's sick. He eats the USB cord on my Stream Deck. Well, then I can spray him with water, smack him for it, because now I'm out of a Stream Deck. But not with the new one, because now I can just replace the cord.
True. I know you live in Florida, but I'm not a freaking little Florida man, okay? Stop.
So you're just a normal Florida man, not the wolf one.
I'm not the one that they make news headlines. I actually found out an interesting fact about Florida Man the other day. The only reason why we ever hear about that is because Florida is the only state in the United States that has their criminal records public. So that's the only reason why we get weird stories like that. So it's the same to say that
true.
this kind of behavior exists all over the United States.
Do you recommend I press every button in the Stream Deck so you see what every button does? Alright, this one here says power off the computer. Let's press that one. Everything just dies.
This one deletes System 32.
Oh god, no.
Would die.
You know what's the worst part?
Literally.
Someone can do that as a prank, because you can install plugins for the Stream Deck that can do like script-based tasks, which is that, for example, deleting files and folders. So you can make a script and then map it to a button on the Stream Deck, and then label it something that no one's gonna know what it really is. So say it's like, start streaming. Okay, let me press the button, start streaming. Then delete System 32. Like, you could do that. You could be that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't.
Florida laws are weird, man. Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
not the
still
laws,
remember
it's some of the people. We get a hodgepodge of everyone here. That's kind of why. Because most of the time you hear that story, it's probably not a local. It's probably some random dude who didn't even live here.
I mean, you get stories of, someone getting high on bath salts and eating another homeless man's face. And everybody thinking it's a zombie apocalypse. Yes, I remember that story.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody thought this was the start of the zombie apocalypse. I was like, no, the guy was just high.
No, it wasn't zombies. It was meth.
I feel bad for the poor homeless man because he's permanently disfigured.
I mean, he got attacked, yeah. He's gonna live with the damages now. Terrible, because he had nothing to do with the situation. Mind his own business. Someone eats his face. It's like, I can't even predict that happening.
When was that? Like 2012?
I think. I know, it was
I think
a
that was
few years ago.
2012. It was a long time ago. I remember I was in college when it happened.
Dude, that's like, oh man, you're bringing me back. 'Cause that was like when I was first starting college. Remember when you and me, Matt, went during the SA2 race? We were just joking because we were the only ones at that time doing college stuff, and we're like telling Jared how much of a better life it is compared to high school in terms of like workload, or at least in the beginning. Like, I remember we joked about that. At least I mainly did. It's like, yeah, remember when you had to just kind of do deadline stuff? Sometimes it's a little more lenient. Sometimes in college, it's so nice. Like that's what I remember us talking about.
I remember that race, Jared said, "Oh, I forgot to do a paper tonight."
Yeah, instead of doing the paper, he raced us. I just noticed one of your teammates just called Chicken Wing. Someone's on here. Oh no. You're not Chicken Wing, you're V. I think we still got it though. It was in danger, I think, right before the game was called. Oh yeah, we got it. GG's.
There was this one article, Florida Man article I found. Guy was so drunk, he killed his imaginary best friend. Felt so guilty about it, went and turned himself into the police. No, he was high on pot, on meth, I forgot.
Yeah, that's what it was.
not drunk. He was high on meth. He said, "Oh, he killed his imaginary best friend, and he got so guilty about it. He went and turned himself into the police, and his mugshot. You could see the flat out like guilt in his eyes. It was so funny."
It's like, what have I done? Don't worry.
I
Wasn't
killed
real.
Steve.
He wasn't real.
Of course, he got in trouble because he was high on meth. But
It's like, I wonder why.
Huh. Have you ever found a Florida man story you always thought was funny, Lester?
I mean, there's so many, it's hard to keep track. I don't really have one.
He
in
probably
particular.
lives. He probably lives near one and he don't know it.
I mean, that's just kind of Florida in general. Never know what you're gonna get.
Me.
I hear them every once in a while just on the local news. Like some guy doing something weird. You know what's one? Here's actually a good example. Although I don't know if there's a Florida man story, more like scumbag story. We'll say it's both. Fuse it. So I mentioned this on Twitter, but yeah, what was it? Sunday, there was bad tornadoes touching down around the area I live. Specifically, like a couple miles away, there was a set of like trailer homes that got destroyed from it because there was an EF1 in the area. No one really expected that. We were told high winds that day. No one thought it was going to be a tornado again. Like we just had one a month ago, and then here it is again. We were surprised. So everyone's doing their best in that situation, pitching in to help clean up the damage and recover items from people's homes and help any way they can. And then, you know, there's some people trying to get in the houses to loot. Society.
Society.
I don't understand. And you know what's the one I don't understand the most? Authorities were called in for the situation to escort them off the premises. Like, hey, arrest them. They're literally committing a crime in front of you. Arrest them. That's why I say, can we just fuse that into like scumbag slash Florida man? Florida man think is the cop for not doing his job.
You know one thing I don't want to deal with when living in Florida? Alligators.
Oh, good luck with that. They're everywhere.
It's just like, oh, there's Gator Joe coming back over here to just be in my pool again.
My mom had a stalker once in her life. Like, every time she would do this pool job, she would be followed. It was an alligator. The alligator was the stalker. Like, they're everywhere, man. I'm not kidding. That's real. She had to quit because of that. It was already a job she was already not wanting to continue anymore, and then the gator thing kind of sealed the deal. Yes, please. I don't want you eaten by gator.
There's more alligators in Florida than there are people.
You would think it at times.
Speaking of another Florida man article, I found one that said, Florida man saves puppy from alligator.
Okay, what was all that? I got Puff Man from Alligator. That's all I got from the connection. That already sounds Florida man enough.
I guess it was a puppy that was in the alligator's grasp. And
Oh, puppy. That's what. Wait, what did he say? He got cut out.
A puppy. Sorry, it was a puppy. He saved a puppy from an alligator without dropping his cigar.
Okay, sure.
I was just like, he's just gonna go over there and start wrestling an alligator to get the puppy out of its jaws.
Apparently.
That's oddly wholesome too. It's just like.
I don't know if I got something with a bomb or the missiles. I'm gonna assume that was the missiles.
This ink always reminds me of Velveeta cheese.
Kind of does, because the yellow is basically the same color you use for cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that's a bad time for shield. Bad time for shield.
No way, cotton picking minute. It's SonicGhost that lives in Florida. Then why does it have no alligator Twitch emoticon?
Like that would be a little too on those. Where do you live? Well, we found out because of his twitching emotes.
You saw that video, it was insane. I didn't see the video, I just saw an article about it. I didn't know there was a video of it.
Oh, I think that was a bad miss. How do you take us both out? Oh, we had dual lease. I didn't get to see the weapon. I think we still won. Yeah, that's more yellow.
Oh, here's another one. Florida boy gets trapped in an arcade claw machine.
Ma, I need to get the teddy bear. But I can't get out. Help!
It was Lester, wasn't it? He saw the Mario plush.
You can't actually see it behind me on camera because it's cut off. Actually, I could do this.
That happens everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens everywhere.
I'd be able to do this. I'm gonna move me down just so I don't overlap too much. I'm gonna just yank. That's gonna look like garbage. Oh dear God, you can't see anything now. I made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there you go. You can kind of see it in the box there. There's the Peach figure in the corner. You can see her little self hanging next to the Shy Guy. Is very terrible quality webcam is. Let's put that back to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, we doing the please kill me one.
That's what it was.
Yep.
Hanging out next to the Shy Guy wants the same fate.
You know the reason why I bought you that is because you memed it when we were at the store.
I mean, I kind of figured the second I seen it, it's like, it's because of that. Then here we are.
The SonicGhost is now with a face cam. I'm looking forward to when he wrestles an alligator live on stream.
If one comes in the house, I'm gonna be concerned. I'm calling the authorities. Hey, animal control, help. There's a gator in my house.
There's a gator in my house.
He just wanted to watch the stream, man.
He wanted to be part of the stream. That's all he wanted.
I didn't know how to subscribe to the channel, so I'm just here to give you my support in person. It's like, no, I'd rather you subscribe. Please, don't kill me.
She's staring at the wall as she's in timeout.
Yeah,
yes,
basically.
because
Just what you made, yes.
if you actually take a closer look, I don't know if you still have the picture, Lester. Do you?
I think somewhere, but it's so low res.
Yeah, there was a picture of it close up. It just looked the Peach's face looked like it's just like it just wants to die inside.
I don't know what
I
I would
know
call
what
it.
I
Oh, I just
found
called
it.
it kill me. Yeah, how fitting. I just called it kill
Is it
me, and that's
kill
all it
me?
is. And it's literally what you think it is.
Did he show it on stream?
I need to find a file location first.
Oh, okay.
File location. Oh, it's just in picture. Alright, that's easy enough. I'll just add it directly in. So probably won't make
Reminds me
sense,
of
I'm
the
just
part
gonna
of
add
the Jackass movies where Bam McCreary had an alligator in his house. They're making a fourth one.
Alright, that should work. If I can blow it up, I can put it in my webcam feed, I guess. So, it may not fit fully. Yeah, it fit good enough. Alright, this is the one in question. You can see it in the webcam feed. There you go. That's exactly what it says. It was just a meme thing. The thing looks so horrifying that we just kind of made a joke. At least I did in a text. So I just subtitled it back and immediately sent the picture back to them saying kill me on it. I swear, the face, it looks like she's being tortured. It doesn't look like she's enjoying herself. It looks like, oh,
Lester,
please, help,
that
put me
should
out of
be
my misery.
that should be a reaction. That should be a reaction emo.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how I would make that one work. I wouldn't use the kill me subtext, 'cause that's pretty harsh.
Dang it.
I'm gonna use that opportunity to refill my
I
tickets
think the picture killed the game off.
And yeah, well, hey, you wanted to kill. All right, there you go. That was an experience. I'm not focusing on specific chunk things for now, so fine. Iceberg, really? Harsh, man.
My goodness, Iceberg.
Alright, one of you guys want to jump in a game or try to jump off me again?
Jump off again.
Okay, I'll start up a regular battle. So I would give you a second here. Search for battle. How many slots are going to be open? And maybe a full one. Alright, there's one slot open. Alright, there's no slots open. Alright, see you next game. I'm fighting Jesus.
Ready?
You can't make it up. It's just someone named Jesus. He plays a lot of Splatoon. He prestiged.
You know, I was just joking about Florida Man jokes.
I'm with
but,
Jesus. I knew Bible school was worth it.
This isn't a Florida Man thing, but this is just about as kooky as a Florida Man. Final Fantasy porn interrupts Italian Senate Zoom event.
I'm sorry, did you just say a sentence? That made no sense. What?
Don't say it again.
Don't say it again?
No.
Okay.
And no, it just made no sense. Like, wait a minute. What part of this is actually real?
Apparently it did.
Jesus wants to be competitive in Splatoon. And on the seventh day, Jesus rose and said, I'm gonna get them dubs. This is worse the more you speak. Jesus wants to follow me on Twitch and YouTube. I mean, you know that joke of I have God and anime on my side? Well, you know, people do that on Twitch by, like, having God and anime follow or subscribe to streams. Like, there, I have God and anime on my side now. Like, it is a joke that people actually commit to. And having alerts that opens Pandora's box. That's why people do it, because they just want to see it happen on the screen itself. Just for a reaction. Like Link Star. What's the name Link Star? To me, it sounds like a fusion of Star Wars and Zelda.
Probably is.
When's the next Zelda game gonna have a lightsaber? Play that.
You can with mods.
I mean, technically, yeah. Now, modding in the naked Link model? No, man, that's boring. The lightsaber, though, yeah. Like, that's the first mod you always see. No, I want the first mod to be lightsabers. Jesus says so, and not please follow and subscribe to me to Twitch. It's in the commandments. Again, I just feel like this. I gotta stop. This is gonna be worse. Stop before you bury yourself more. Yeah, we lost that one. The hidden 11th commandment. It's like you have the page of the 10 commandments, and then there's like a pull tab on the bottom, and the 11th one comes out. Alright, you guys should be able to join in now because the game's over. We'll see.
There we go.
You'll be in the lobby. Alright, cool. Yeah, there you go.
Yay, we can finally play.
You see Did you see Jesus?
I see Jesus.
I see unlucky. Does that count?
Unlucky. Are we sure that's Jesus or is that Jesus?
Yes. Who knows?
Because Jesus is a Latino name, so.
There you go. Should be good. Oh man, now you guys get to see the tricks I do. You're gonna see me do this every once in a while on camera. I just put my fingers up to the mic in my mouth. That's a trick I learned years ago, like an audio tip. You should be about 6 inches away from your microphone. About 6 inches to about a foot, depending on how you record things at your setup. For me to get the 6 inches, I use my pinky to my thumb to measure between mic and mouth. You're gonna see me do that a lot if I adjust the microphone position. Oh, that's bad. Run, run, run. I almost got killed from that booyah bomb. But don't worry, I'm doing this to adjust, not like I'm trying to like rock out or something. I know some people are gonna say that. Like, oh, this is the rock symbol. Not.
Stop rocking out that blister.
Shit. I can't remember where I seen that. It was like some random YouTube video I found when I was looking up like a bunch of different audio techniques and suggestions and stuff for setting up condenser mics. I found it in a video and I can't remember who was the one who made it. I haven't been able to find the same tip since. It just kind of stuck in my head. To be fair, it's a really good tip because that measurement between pinky to thumb is basically an exact 6 inches.
Ow.
No!
Dude, it's also nice as a side tangent too. I have a different mic arm now. And it's so nice to actually have one that can move properly. My other one was starting to like barely move around. It was like a $20 arm. You can't really expect much from it. I kind of bought like one of the cheapest ones I could find just to see how that setup would work before I invested. But I'm curious. Boom arms, man, they can go up to $100.
Freaking killed me. You freaking killed me, Lester. I can't believe it.
Hey man, I didn't do it. My bomb did. Blame the bomb, not me. You walked into it.
Did not. It was home in there on me.
It's a suction. Doesn't have homing.
You're the one that threw it. You know, that's not going to hold up in a court wall, Lester.
Okay, I shot you, so there, I admit that one. Can't hide that.
That's a good thing.
Jesus, oh no!
I sinned.
I feel like I did.
That's an out of context quote.
Oh, where's that going? I'm not finding out. Another booyah bomb? Are you serious? We just had one. Anyway, I'm fine. I'd rather get the ink right now than the kill. Wonder, did we win that? That was close. We might have.
Ooh, yeah.
That's very close looking.
Ooh.
By a little over 1.5%. That's like, what is that, like 1.5?
Yeah.
I can't map right now. There's my level. I had a feeling before the end tonight I'll get a level. So, you know, it's already kind of getting up there in time. I can kind of talk about some extra stuff here. We wrap up soon-ish. What's everyone's opinion so far on the new setup? This, as we can tell, is more of a laid-back thing to test everything. So, any opinions, I'd definitely like to hear. You guys like this, or do you want to just, like, take your sticky note and just, like...
It sucks.
That.
And I'm the one that designed it.
It needs to go back to the old way.
I'll get rid of it. Here. It's gone. Everything now just floating in abyss. Alright, fine, Matt. We'll do what you asked. There's the old way. It's just the game. Now everything's back. Because I don't like change.
No, I honestly think it's good.
I like it. I like it, though, to being serious.
Very clean. That's good to hear. Yeah, again, huge shout out. Thank you, Amber, for the setup. I gave you a basic template to say, here's like how I would like to see how this would look. Like, here's where I would move things. Can you work with that? And you're like, oh, I can work with it. I got this.
Yeah. Like when you told me about it, I was like, oh, I got some ideas. I love working on templates, no lie. It's one of my favorite things to
I will
do,
say though, it
so.
took a couple revisions because the first one you gave me, it was just like this. I don't know why. It was really weird looking. All it was just my angry face. I'm like, what is this? I gave you a template. Where'd the template go? It's just my face.
What you wanted? You're just mad all the time, right?
Like you
That's all
told me,
need,
you
right?
want a face cam. Yeah, but the rest of it too. No, all seriousness, like, you have fast turnaround with this, too, because I asked, like, hey, can you do something with this? Here's a basic idea. And then, like, a couple days later, like, here's the whole thing. I'm like, oh, okay, that was fast. And really
Yeah,
good, too.
Like, thank you, Ethan. No, seriously, I like working on template stuff, so when someone comes up to me and is like, can you make this for me? I got a template ready for you to do it with. I'm like, give me. Now!
Yeah. Well, you're a graphic designer, I feel, by heart for that reason. So, that always helps, too.
Yeah.
Because I can show people what I had before this. Probably, like, when we ended, I can show an original idea I had. And it was more basic, because I just needed something to get the feel of how this stuff would work in OBS, just to get things, like, set up. Did I seriously just that's not what I meant. Spawn. I meant to jump to the base, and I missed the D-pad. So I just jumped back down where I was standing. And I kill Unlucky because of it. Alright, you know, he was unlucky, not me, and I'm the one who screwed up. Saving that as a clip. Definitely. I guess that's also a side tangent. Leading back up, you guys see on the YouTube channel, I was doing those highlight things. Those were all the Twitter clips I posted last year since I did this replay buffer thing in OBS. Again, opinions on that. You guys like the idea? Because I'm just thinking of doing that as a monthly thing. Just take the clips I would upload to Twitter and just put them into a video for YouTube.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
I like it.
Yeah, it's actually
Okay,
like,
guys, we
Go
gotta change our stat here.
yeah, careful. There's guys aiming where you're at. But yeah, no, like, those are really easy to edit, too, the highlight things, because they're already technically fully edited. I edit the things before posting to Twitter. So all I gotta do is just put them together into a timeline, cut them down a little bit, and transition between things. So it's actually pretty easy to get those videos made up. Helpful compared to some of the other projects I've been taking on as of late.
Finally beat you, Jesus.
Checkmate, atheists.
I'm dead! I'm dead!
That's definitely the most out of context you can get. Hey, it's 90 from me.
Finally!
I did! I beat Jesus! Like, wait. What? Okay. So do you believe or not? Gosh.
Can't breathe. Matthew, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Oh, I can't breathe. I like literally with COVID and everything. I come sitting here laughing. I'm
I gotta put my own laugh in there. Thanks to the bits there, Iceberg.
You caused Lester to get money. How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you make me get paid? How dare you make Torque go crazy again? His neck can only take so much stretching, man.
I am dead, man.
It's a good thing Matt's not Catholic, or else a group of nuns would be after him and rulers.
Oh my god!
What did you say about our Lord and Savior, Jesus? That's how they sound. They sound very stressed out with their voices because they yell too much.
What the heck, man?
Hey, man. The Pope likes Undertale, okay?
can't believe we're on a timeline where we listen to the song because a random plays it for him. Like, oh, I like this. What timeline were you in? We're the meme one.
I saw something the other day that said this will be a me. It was like a thing posted in like 2012 with a picture of a fire alarm. It says, I'm a time traveler from the distant future. This will become a meme. Don't ask why." This is a picture of fire alarm, and it looks like Among Us. And everybody's like, "Oh."
You post something in general and you say there's gonna be a meme here soon. It's probably right, and it doesn't matter what you post. You can post the letter L, and that can be a meme in like a couple years, and then sure enough, turn around, here it is as a meme. That's just how it works. It's weird. You can never know what's actually gonna be the new hot meme. It just happens. It makes no sense.
Believe Matt Pat gave the Pope Undertale.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was Matt Pat. I forgot who it was.
Matt Pat gave the Pope Undertale. Like, what the heck?
I bestow on you the greatest gift of mankind. Sir, this is a copy of Undertale. Expecting a Bible.
We're in danger.
Ralphie, I'm in danger!
Yeah, basically, that's kind of what's going on. I did not see that bomb.
Lester, no!
And they're getting closer to base, too. Yeah, I agree with Ethan. It's been a weird year, and it's not now the first, like, couple weeks yet. This is only week 3.
Oh, I killed you, Lester. I gotcha.
Kind of interesting. I'm looking over the stream window itself. How my chat bots, like commands, are getting slightly cut off on the URL. That's not because of cropping or anything. That's just how the chat window shows up. That's a weird quirk. To be fair, I gotta like update those links ever so slightly to shorten them. I can easily do. Oh, I can do that now.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. Well, Discord's going off, so.
Lester, can you do me a favor? After stream, can you please put a clip of that what I said and put it like calling out of context?
I have the button. I've been pressing it for that reason.
Okay.
That's already been a clipped thing. What is it? Oh, it's a timer command. That's what it is. Go to. I have not messed my bot in a while. Spam protection. Maybe use it for up. There we go. There we go. Timers. Social. I'll copy that. I won't do it now because I will die. Paste it there. Oh no, I didn't put the clip on Twitter. I mean, like, I clipped the moment. I don't want to do that in the middle of the stream because as like a behind the scenes thing, that replay buffer I set up, it's recording a minute's worth of stuff at once. When I stream, when I hit the button, I record a full minute. So that's not a minute's worth of context. That's like 5 seconds worth. So I have to throw that into an editing software like Premiere and cut it down.
Yeah.
I was playing around with that when I first implemented things. I only did 30 seconds, and honestly, that's not enough time. A minute, I feel, is probably the sweet spot, maybe 2 at most, depending on what's going on. But most of the stuff we have weird moments and want to like talk about or share is about a minute. So I just settled on a minute. Well, I gotta adjust some stuff because it's exactly 59 seconds, which is weird. So it's cutting off a bit of it.
Okay, Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that. You didn't have to splat me.
He wants his revenge from earlier because, man, you made him mad. You know what's weird? This is like a side tangent thing, going back to the Stream Deck's functionality thing. it has all these like different integrations with certain software, and OBS is one of them. And you can have integrations for like a start streaming or a recording button or a muting microphone. There is not one of those for replay buffers, which I don't know why. It should be a thing. So I have it set as a hotkey. So as soon as I press the button, I'll just do it like it's being pressed on a keyboard. I don't know why it's not a command as an actual command button. Although there's one, like, it's not just this software, a lot of other programs can tap into it too, but did you guys know back in the old days, there was way more than 12 F keys? Definitely 24.
Really?
Yeah. And a lot of, like, software can tap into those keys and still use them. So, for example, on something like a Stream Deck or maybe an alternate program like Deckboard or Touch Portal, you can use F13 to F24, which are keys that no longer are made on keyboards, but Windows still recognizes those key presses, and you can use those as hotkeys for things, and it won't interfere with anything else. Because nothing else is using those F keys. So that's 12 extra keys you can use for whatever you want. As long as you know how to get to them, which, again, a lot of hotkey programs can do that.
Oh, okay.
But for me, I think that hotkey was like F13 for replay, something like that. Just barely got those missiles out. How to shorten those links. GG's. Nice. I'm gonna use my new pinned tweet as the link source. Well, actually, I have an easier way to do this. Take this. Find place. Oh, this is a mistake. I submit that. That should fix things. I'm gonna do it myself, so I'm gonna act like my own bot. Yeah, it looks way better. And the links still work. I click the YouTube one. Goes to the YouTube channel. Click Twitter. Goes to Twitter. Alright, so don't mind. I took myself over as Nightbot for a second, but I wanted to see how that works. This is the best way, besides waiting there a couple minutes for my bot to trigger the same command.
For a second, we had a poofer.
They're not powdering their nose, man. Playing Splatoon. Oh, I thought I had 3 in that. Only 2. Who's on what team? Okay, Matt and I are on the team again. Oh, how did I get Jesus with that? But I got the legend guy who just jumped in. Jesus was close to the bomb too. Jeez, booyah. On. Barely had enough time. I almost ran out of my timer. I didn't want to hit one person with 10 missiles. It'd be a waste.
Splatted unlucky. I guess you could say he was unlucky.
Hold up. Seen that. Oh boy, this is a mess. Well, Unlucky died at least, but not for me.
Alright, babe.
Okay.
That's bad. Yep. As soon as I saw the shield go off, like I can get one more hit in, but I'm gonna die. Why did I booyah? I hear the booyah bomb go off. Like, it's time for me to booyah. Like, no, it's the opposite teams. Now I can booyah. It's my booyah bomb. Or my team's. I am curious to see who won that. I think we might have won. Hey. Plus 2%. Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna have to jump off real quick. I have to go take a phone call. Give me just a minute.
That's fine. I was thinking we would probably call for tonight anyways with the games, so. I think that'll work.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, we're gonna call it tonight for the games because I think that was good.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, it's hitting 11 now Eastern, and not like map rotation here in a second, anyways. Yeah, it's gonna like kick us regardless if we load a new game. Because yeah, there it is, map rotation. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have been liking these changes because I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous going in with this stuff because it's very new, very different from what we've done over the years. So it's one of those things I was not sure how it was gonna go and how people would feel reception-wise. Hence why we didn't start anything big, we just kind of had like a nice chill thing. I think something like this was the perfect way of doing this kind of transition to begin with. So, I'm gonna do this. Swap us back to the main feed because we're done with the game for tonight, so it's just gonna be the big cam. I noticed I've been doing this a lot, the weird hand flapping.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah, no, I agree with Iceberg on that. Well wishes to everyone here who is sick right now. So obviously
Yeah.
to Matt,
Thank you.
Amber,
Thank
and
you,
Allison
guys.
as well was here earlier. But yeah, as Iceberg just put there in the chat, there is some YouTube stuff still going on. Today was the Smash thing along with another Mario Golf. There's one more Use Your Words and one more Mario Golf video, and they're both going up tomorrow and Thursday respectively. And the Smash stuff, I'm gonna wrap it up with this weekend's set things because of the last set of games will line up for like 2 more days, and I just figure Saturday and Sunday makes sense. And Nightbot won't shut up. I didn't know that was giving me my 20-minute timer. Here we are. Thanks, bot. At least now I know the shortened links are working. Looks fine in the little box corner. I know some people, like a side tangent, would take like your just chatting scene of this, like half the full cam, shrink it down a bit, have chat in the corner with a layout, but to me it's like I got so much wasted space on the camera, I just want to put it on top of the camera. I'm an advocate for not putting stuff on top of things in videos, but your camera is like an exception because there's just so much dead air. Like I'm saying that in audio, then dead space. On side tangent, no more dead space this year. I don't know why. Alright, but yeah, we're done for tonight. I'm glad everyone liked the changes. On Thursday, it's going to be another like chill-ish thing. We're not going to do like a hangout thing like this again, but I will be doing the Space Wolf 97 demo that was recreated in Ocarina of Time. I want to check that out. I wanted to last year, but I didn't have a chance, so we'll be doing that. That'll probably just be a one-off thing on its own. It might not even be the full 4 hours, so we may play something afterwards. I don't know. Depends on how long I want to explore in the demo. I wanted to check it out, so we'll do that on Thursday. I think next week is when we can see like new full-on projects starting up on this channel, like full stream playthroughs. I have some ideas for what I want to do with that. I want to get back to randomizers. There's some games I wanted to play on stream for a while, and a lot of this was halted from last year. Whether it be didn't have the time to do it yet on these streams, or just nothing but Zelda, because that took up the whole year. But now that's done, so those slots are open for whatever I want. And finally, here comes variety. I say as we're doing Zelda on Thursday. I swear there will be variety. Just give me one more time. I gotta go back for one more. I need to see this. I wanted to play this demo for like a month and a half. I want to see how it translates. But yeah, and also as Iceberg put in chat there with the command with the League, check out the League's thing. I keep on going down here. This is the last layout over here. How do you point? This way. Over in the chat, Nightbot's pointing to League. Check that out. We are uploading our Kirby 64 race, something I hosted on my channel a few years back with myself and Geratino. We raced through the whole Kirby 64 adventure, getting all the crystal shards, so it's essentially a 100% playthrough. You see the true ending. And it was a very interesting race from start to finish. If you want to see the full thing, it's on my channel technically, but we're putting it on the League. I discussed it with a lot of the other League members, made a personal decision thinking it would work well there. We all agreed, so we moved it over to the League as well. I'm not getting rid of the videos on my channel, but they'll also now be hosted on the League. And they're going up every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So check it out. That was a fun race. You guys want to add anything? Go ahead. Get a drink.
I don't really have anything. I don't have anything because I've been sick, so I haven't recorded anything. I'm not gonna record until I feel better. So
yeah, I mean, to be fair, you need to rest up. So,
Amber, do you have anything?
Yep, there we go.
Yes, sickness.
Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow. Going to be getting back on Fire Emblem for Wednesday, so. As for YouTube side of stuff, I don't really have anything either because, like Matt said, we've both been pretty sick, so we haven't had a chance to actually sit down and record, so.
I mean, that's fair, but you already have a lot with the Smash going up, which is helpful for, I guess, that sake.
Yeah. I do have the. I almost said Pokemon, but the Smash still going up.
Wait a minute, that's been done for a while.
Apparently, I need to go play Pokemon Diamond, but
apparently.
No. I do want to start recording my next Let's Play soon. I'm just waiting until the sickness fully passes before I do, because I don't want to be sitting there coughing the whole time trying to explain a game, obviously. So.
Yeah, which to be fair, you can't record while dealing under the weather. I don't believe you.
Yeah. That's why it's easier for me to do streams, because I don't have to explain the game if I don't want to. I can literally just sit there and have a casual conversation, so.
That's fair, yeah, which helps.
But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow for Fire Emblem. Getting back on that.
I'm just catching up now here in the chat. Hey, I guess you're talking about this specific chair behind me in the green one, Iceberg. That one's alright. It's a couple years old, so it's lost some of its cushion, but I mainly back there play games or watch TV on it. It's a lot of watching TV, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's alright. I would say, if you're talking about this one, the desk chair, it's okay, but it's lost a lot of its cushion, which is bad when you need to use something like this for long periods of time. I get a new one at some point. I don't know. Finding desk chairs is hard. Can't sit anywhere. There's no demo stations. Yeah, that was a weird side tangent. Yeah, I guess if that's it, I'm good to go here. Okay, yeah, he was referring to this one in the background. Yeah, like I said, that one's alright. It used to be a lot more comfortable, but it's still pretty good by today's standards. I think it's like over a decade old. We got that in like 2007, I think. 2008, around there.
Old chair, holy cow.
Yeah, I know, it's real old, but hey, it still holds up. But yeah, that's gonna do it. So I guess I'll see you guys back here on Thursday, because now we're back to the full-on schedule. And I'll see you guys back here for the Space Will 97 demo for Ocarina of Time. I'm so used to the old layout. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, yeah, you guys are looking at a game screen right now, and it's just, I could just cut broadcast now, you won't notice. No, you're staring at me. I gotta, there. End screen. That's why I have this. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you here back on Thursday for, like I said, that Space Will 97 demo. Have a good night and take care, everybody.